How you doing? How's the family? Oh, been a long day today, ain't it?
It has.
You got a little bit accomplished too.
Did. We did.
You get a drink while waiting to see if anybody comes on. How you doing? Everybody might be sleeping. They make a noise.
Always. Dun, dun,
Finger
dun.
got a little wet. It's after dark.
It is after dark.
There we go. We got the comments pulled up. Mickey, how you doing?
Woo.
Oh, they're all up there too.
Lance Ledbetter from Washington State in the house.
What's going on? What's going on?
Give me a minute to get YouTube pulled up, guys, so I can see it better.
Cindy Buck's here. How you doing,
Hey,
Cindy?
Sandy.
A lot of people are here.
Jenna said, evening, G's. ND Prepper says, what's up, G's?
What up? Is that how he said it?
What up?
Is that exactly how he said it, or is that just how you read
That's
it?
how I read it. Randy said, hello, Mr. and Mrs. G. Hey, guys, how's everyone doing this evening?
Becky said, hello, no.
No.
Becky Workman. How you doing, Becky? That shirt looked good on you, girl.
Yes, awesome. Granny Sue said, hello, dear G's. Well, hello.
Hello.
Krista said, hi, friends. Did you eat all the beef sticks? We're putting a dent in them.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Northwoods Girl says, I'm here.
Sam, thank you for the stars, brother.
Star salute.
Or sister. I guess Sam can go either way, can it?
Laura said, howdy, G's. How are you tonight? How was dinner? How was your day? Any luck finding a load yet?
Yes, we got a
Yes.
load.
We have one booked to pick up on Monday evening.
Picking up Monday evening. Gonna go to Joplin and stage there Sunday afternoon, probably.
Yep.
Lucinda says, yay, no bra or swim top here, but shorts on, as I am on the front porch. Lance Ledbetter says, what up? I'm home till Monday, then roll out to Arizona, and that's how you wrote it too.
Awesome. Janet said, hi, G's. Thank God. Bras optional. Hate them.
I do too. They
get
something
in the
about
way.
that. Something about the
They just get
underwire
in the
just
way.
really irritates me. It like chafes, you know.
It chafes.
So I just don't do it. Can't take you
Pete
nowhere.
said, watching from Green Bay, Wisconsin, USA. Hey, Pete.
Melody says, "Oh yeah, I'm in Joplin. We'll be in
Awesome.
Joplin. We'll be in Joplin Sunday.
Sunday.
Come down. We'll have lunch together or something."
Sounds like a plan. Carla Marie says, hi, beautiful G. Whoa, that rolled. Hi, beautiful G's and G-Force.
How you doing? How you doing?
Wendy says, hey, family. Shelly says, I'm so excited. I'm packing for my flight to Ohio. Seeing my mom, son, and grands. First time to see my youngest grandson due to the sea thing.
Awesome.
Well, I'm excited for you. Enjoy the visit with your
Christine
family,
says,
honey.
"Chafe escape helps that, Mr. G." Never heard of
I've
it.
never heard of it. Randy said, those bras get in the way. LOL.
Paul says it is after dark.
It is after dark.
Bruce, how you doing, Bruce?
Hey, Bruce. Nancy said, good evening, my G. Sending hugs from Idaho.
Kathy said,
Honey.
"Yeehaw! How you doing? Doing
Woo-hoo.
good, doing good. Very blessed, very blessed." Tell you what, all that polish on the bike, it did wear my back out. I probably shouldn't have done so much.
Yeah. Bonnie says, hey, Mama. Prayers were answered today. My husband's biopsy turned out no problems. Love my G's. That is
Awesome.
amazing news.
Hank is watching from Lebanon, Oregon.
Oh.
Yeah, we sold my grandma's house in Lebanon,
Lebanon,
Oregon. It's been quite a few years back, but that's where she lived, was Lebanon.
Christian says, I read in the paper women deflated the economy in the 60s. They just went braless. Wizard King says, nice. I hate wearing bras.
Love you too, Nana. Don't I know it just it's irritating, isn't it, Wizard King?
I remember coming home from work, and that was one of the first things. Unhook and pull it off the shoulders and fling it from the sleeve. Hank said, watching from... Okay, you read that one.
Thank you, Valerie.
Valerie said, yes, great job on the bikes today, Mr. G. I helped.
Johnny and Cassandra, thank you for the stars, Johnny.
Stars,
I don't know where it showed down at the bottom. I don't know if he said anything or not. How's Cassandra doing, Johnny?
Yes, how's she doing, buddy?
Cassandra was in an accident.
Our prayers are with her. She's in a really bad
So
accident.
keep,
She's in the
keep
hospital.
Cassandra and her
Yes.
family in your prayers, please.
Please.
They're salt of the earth people.
Very good people.
Don't tell Johnny I said that, though.
We love Johnny J.
Johnny,
Taylor.
plug your ears. You're not
Woo,
supposed
woo.
to hear that, buddy.
We love Cassandra too. James says those pictures y'all posted were amazing. Well, thank you.
James Garrison's rolling to Phoenix. He
Hey,
said, we love
James.
y'all, and thank you for the stars, James.
Stars salute.
Yep, bras and shoes, Cheryl said.
Wizard King said, especially the push-ups. Yeah, it gives you it makes them bigger, and when you take them off, they're still not bigger.
What's that, bras?
Push-up bras.
Oh, Mandy says, hello, parentals. John said, trouble in the room.
John's got your number, Mook.
And Lucinda said, hey, Mandy, how was work today?
Mook said, when I talked to her on the phone, she says she's enjoying it right now, doing a lot of computer work, but, it's got to do that first. She's got to do that first.
Trina said, late night salad. Actually, that's what we had last night, and it was so good we had it again today.
It was really good. Wendy said, oh my word, bra is the worst 3-letter word ever. I know, right? It's like cussing at somebody.
Pamela, yes, Bolsonaro does mirrors to use the
visible.
What I was using on the bike today was waxable.
Thank you, Granny Sue, and thank you, Shelly, for the prayers for Cassandra and Johnny.
Yes. You can use
Becky.
You can use the visible to wipe off all the bugs and get all the nasties off of it.
Yeah,
You don't want to rub it on with the dust. Get the dust off it with water or something. Then use the visible. It'll take the bugs off and all that.
Oh,
and then
it's
spray it
amazing.
with the waxable. There ain't none of that powder residue or nothing.
Bullsnot has a great line of products. I'm telling you what, if you haven't checked them out, definitely do it.
Yes.
And Van is awesome. I love you, brother. Kevin said, watching from Sikeston, Missouri. That's not too far away. Is
Shell
it
says,
Sikeston?
no, it's not very far at all. Shell says, howdy guys. Will you both watch Tyler Lee and Ina's wedding on next Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Starts online. Ian will be recording. Can't wait to watch. We're gonna see what we can do about making it down there.
Try.
We're gonna. Oh, I didn't say we're gonna. I said we're gonna see what we can do. The load we're picking up heads to Tennessee in the Knoxville area.
Yeah.
It's only like 200 and something miles over to Charlotte. I'd like to see if I can get another load because we need to make some revenue. Head in that direction, and maybe we can get another one in and get it delivered. I don't see why we can't.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that area, and then roll on it in there. So Tyler better have truck parking somewhere for
the G ride.
because I'll be rolling up in front of the church, tractor trailer and all.
Harmony Love says, woohoo! Takes bra off and swings it around like a lasso.
Heck, matter of fact, they can use that as a what's the vehicle? The vehicle that you drive away in the wedding. You tie cans to the back of the G-Rad.
Darlene says,
I need to give Tyler a call.
love you, Mr. and Mrs. G from Georgia. Shelly says, I need to order some bull snot. You won't regret it. James says, prayers for everyone who needs them and everyone else too. Thank you, James.
Jeanette, I believe you're probably right. I believe that a man developed the bra in high heels. No woman would ever do that.
Bonnie said, prayers for Cassandra. I happen to think I wore my Trucker G shirt to doctor today, so you must have been with us. Come to Florida and drop Mama off.
Kathleen says, is there bowl snot that works on porcelain? I would say that the visible would.
That's a Van question,
But yeah, ask Van.
yeah, if you just shoot him a message on on the Facebook page, Brown Ox, or you can go to the Bull Snot page as
porcelain
well.
sinks, porcelain toilet bowls and all that.
Well, come to think of it, I use it on those porcelain light switch covers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So there you go.
And S says, I'm 2 hours from Knoxville. Safe travels to you. Glad you got a load. Thank you, honey.
Lori says, we want you to come to Buffalo on the 18th. Buffalo where? Buffalo, Missouri?
7H3 says, Nightbot, did you find a Daybot yet? You trying to hook up Nightbot with the Daybot?
Kyle says, love Bull Snot's air freshener. Seeing it all over now. Oh, the odorable, yeah, it works.
The blastable.
Really good. Yeah, the blastable.
Blastable. I have it in both our bathrooms.
It don't mask the smell. It kills the smell.
It eliminates. It doesn't smell bad with the smell of fresh scent. It just takes it away. Wizard King said, "What's going on in Joplin on Sunday?" We will be in Joplin on Sunday because
We're gonna stage there.
up
We're picking
for
up
our
a load.
pick up our load on Monday evening.
Yeah, I like to be places as early as possible.
The Hooper Cooper says, "You need merch." We got merch. Krista says, "I wore my electric blue Trucker G sweatshirt tonight and I got lots of compliments."
Oh,
Love
awesome.
it. Cool
Cool.
beans. Wendy said, "Oh, I have Blastable also, LOL, in both bathrooms." That stuff works amazing. I'll tell you, especially Mooch and his gas
Timothy
issues.
says, I got one goat, 2 chickens, and the other goat should be here next. And it won't let me click on it.
Timothy's working on it. Oh, hold on. It just should be here next week. Vicky told him, "You're a man on a mission."
Nana says, gotta go. Lots of work to do for Patriots. Love you both. Love you too, Nana.
honey. Darlene said, "Praise the Lord, y'all got a load." I know. We're so super excited. TT is too. So is Mooch. Uh, 7H3 says, "LOL, old joke, Mrs. G. I hope you guys are doing well. People you can't see are rooting for you." Thank you, honey.
That was actually a good question. I missed it. Mike Adams says, G, question for you. When did they start measuring your neck for DOT physicals? It's been quite a few years now. It's the BMI, body mass index. And they use that for the sleep apnea. And I think they started it around 2008, I want to say. 2008 or 10. Somewhere around in there.
The Hooper Cooper says, "Oh, I didn't see that."
Johnny says, thank you for all the prayers. Jesus is good. Cassandra is home and healing up.
Yes.
Much love to you all. And
We
thank you for
love
the
you
stars, Johnny.
guys.
But the
Love
stars wasn't
you.
necessary, brother. We're glad she's doing well.
Oh, so excited you're home, honey. And we'll still keep praying for you. Donna B said, "No bra or pants tonight. Too freaking hot in Arizona. 111 today."
Must be Mike Foley that says, hey, says, good evening, G's. The G-Force trouble has arrived.
No, that one hasn't come through on mine yet.
Trina says, with gas costs, my boy sent his rig back and started driving local hazmat. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Wendy said, "LOL, Timothy, good deal on that dowry payment."
Shannon Davis says, everyone needs to watch Claire's documentary. Did Claire finish her documentary?
Yes, I was telling you, but you didn't
feel
hear
so
me.
bad because Claire,
You didn't
she
get a
wanted
chance.
an interview with me so bad, and I told her, sweetheart, we will do it. And our last chance was
in
during the mandate rally there in LA, and
Defeat the mandate.
defeat the mandate rally, and we ended up losing track of each other, and we ended up leaving because I had a dinner we had to go to with Mike and Saznak, and so I never did do an interview with her. Get down now.
TT Marie, get off the couch.
Hey, down. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Right now.
She just looked at me like, who, me?
Good girl. Darlene said, "I can't wait to ride with the G's. Love and prayers for y'all. Safe travel." Thank you, honey. Becky.
Oh, what's that say? Sure. Can you pull that up? Sherry said, I really enjoyed watching you put the new toolbox on
The new toolbox on the rig today. Mook said, "Yoda enjoyed helping demonstrate how roomy it is."
Yes.
He did too.
I think I made somebody mad, and I didn't mean to make her upset. She was saying that that's the worst thing that I've seen you do to a child, or the worst thing I've ever seen you do. You shouldn't do that to a child. And you got to understand, with my grandbabies, it's great that they trusted me.
Yeah.
It's when they're scared not to do something like that, means they have lack of trust in you. My grandbabies know I ain't locking them in there.
No.
Now my kids, I might. I'd probably lock that thing and
As a
the key
matter
and
of fact,
walk away.
when Mook and
Hold on, I wasn't done.
sorry.
And so, but if you looked at him, he had a good time. He loved it. So
He did.
I hope you don't think it was child abuse, because we actually posted a picture, and this is where she was going with her story. If you'd like to finish, I'll.
Okay, it's
Shut
been
up.
quite a few years ago. But we had Mook and Little G on the truck with us.
They were
and
young.
Yeah, and it was for the summer. We were out running loads and stuff like that, and we had them get in the back of the trailer to sweep it out and clean it, just to help out. And as soon as they loaded up in the back of the trailer, we shut the door on them and we opened the
I
little
opened the
inspection door.
And so you can see their faces in this little box.
smushed looking at us, and we took a picture of it real quick and we posted it up.
Then we let them out. They got out.
They did. They got out. Flower Child says, "Hey, G's baking a peach cobbler with South Carolina peaches, y'all."
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that
Case
sounds
says we're
good.
in Joplin Sunday. I want to come meet y'all. I don't know. We'll probably park over Petro or maybe even over at the Four States or something like that. Somewhere in that vicinity. As soon as we get parked, we'll let you
throw up
know.
a post.
We'll let you know when we're heading that direction. We'll probably be live going there, and you'll know where we park when we park.
Lori said, "That was funny when you did that to grandson, LOL." Granny Sue said, "That's right, Mr. G. People are so touchy these days."
Cindy says, love the different glasses and Chia Pet. Chia Pet hair, Mr. G. Yeah, I ain't shaved. I need to shave.
Harmony Love says, "Yeah, it did look a little bad, but you can tell they trust you. He's so cute. He is so ornery."
And it might be time to change the glasses again.
They're
I
inside
got
the truck.
got my other frames in there.
Heather says, "That is so funny." Dr. Pepper Drinker said, "You should get some thunder for the auction."
Good reception tonight. Yes, it is. Well, don't jinx it now.
Let's not talk about it. That's
Oh, awesome, Lori. Her son's going to take his driver's test next Thursday for the CDL. Let him take it. If he has any trouble with it, tell him to holler at me. I know that CDL test like the back of my hand.
She'll help him out.
And I
Sherry,
can help him over the phone.
Sherry said, "Oh my, I wondered if someone would say something crazy. Your grandson thought it was funny. You're a good papa."
He jumped right in there now, didn't he? Cindy said, After Dark, sponsored by
Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Thunder.
Becky says, "That's exactly what Grandpa is supposed to do." President Trump apparently has made his appearance on the YouTube chat. "Mr. and Mrs. G, you should be ashamed of yourselves. The People's Convoy taking the money and running. You knew what was going on. Mr. G was the one of the commanders in chief."
Okay. I'm so ashamed. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you guys. I was not an organizer. I was not a commander-in-chief. I mean, if you think I'm a commander-in-chief, that's on you.
You obviously
And
have
as
no
far as
any-
taking the money and running, I wish I had the money. So I hope you feel better you getting that off your chest. Any more troll comments? Because I know we've dealt with you for quite a while.
And again, President Trump, it's after dark.
Claire Dooley.
JJ Juber said, "A friend from school, his name is James. He also has CP. He went to the hospital with a leg infection. He has been in and out of the hospital for several years.
We'll be praying for him, JJ.
Yes. Heather is laughing.
Sissy says, "Oh, shame on you, LOL."
Wendy said, President Trump, you need a hug."
Yes, in a quiet little corner.
Italian Princess says, "I blocked that person. Don't mess with the G's." Pete said, "Let me know if you ever get to Green Bay. I'll host you." We have been to Green Bay.
Oh, hold on there. Bolt's not in the house after a long day at the Oak Grove 70 Truck Jamboree. How you doing, Van? How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Actually, Tony Justice, he gave me a call earlier this morning. We were both chatting, and I'm gonna try to make it to that next. Well, it's not really a show. It's a Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
We've been to Carlisle.
Yeah, he's gonna be singing there, and actually, Van's gonna be there too. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm not making any promises.
We love you too, Van. And miss you.
I'm sorry, but when again is the auction? Plus, your grandson is a cutie. Auction is going to be July 16th.
As soon as the auctioneer gets the flyer worked up, we will definitely post it so y'all can see.
Sean, thank you for the stars, brother.
Star salute. Wizard Key.
Who was it that said we look like idiots doing that?
Star salute.
I can't remember what her name was.
Taylor.
There you go, Taylor. Let me give you another one.
Wizard King said, "Stupid is as stupid does." Laurie said, "Geez,
Sharon,
that-
thank you for the stars. Star
Star
salute.
salute.
Here you go, Taylor.
Lori said, geez, people, the G's are good people. They didn't run, so knock that crap off.
It just, I let it roll off my shoulders at this point, guys. I've done answered every question. I've done explained every single thing. You either believe me or you don't believe me. That's on you. I mean, all I can do is tell you the truth, and the rest is on you.
But thanks for joining After Dark with us.
Yeah. Good to see you.
said,
It's good to see you, President Trump. And Taylor, that's for you too, girl. Poor Ashley, she has to deal with the comments. And the other night, was it last night or night before we were doing that live?
yeah, I think it was last
And that Taylor girl is going back and forth, and she's done it for quite a while. She goes back and forth on the messages, and Ashley
You're on
answers.
speaker.
And
Yeah.
does she not know we're live?
What do you need? No, it's Taylor. There's another.
I know what I'm talking about, baby.
All right, love you, bye.
She's thinking, oh my Lord, he messed up. And now I don't even know what I was saying.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Damon said, have you ever been in Western Michigan, UP?
Harmony says, oh my God, you guessed, you got me literally. Sorry, Harmony, I didn't understand. Mike Foley said, do we need to jump over to Facebook and deal with that troll? Whack a troll. Oh, over from Facebook. I get it. I got lost, Mike. What are you doing up there?
She's visiting. Jill said, are you keeping track of the startup convoys? Have any thought you would like to share on any of them? Any plans of joining any convoys or movements?
At this point, I'm planning on driving truck and making some profit, some revenue, so we can get our bills paid. And at this point, now if any of the convoys or movements, they pick up traction and enough people want to jump on, then we probably will join. But until everybody in this country stands up, I don't see nothing happening, guys. I mean, I actually watched a video today. It was from a trucker, and it had nothing to do with the whole Patriot movement or nothing.
had nothing
It had
to
to
do
do
with
with
that.
fuel prices. And he's telling all these truck drivers to shut it down. And I sat there and watched that video, and I heard him say every single thing that we were talking about as far as what's wrong with this country.
TT
Not just fuel prices and trucking, but he's ready to shut his truck down over fuel. And it made me mad. Why didn't you stand up before it affected you personally? You guys heard me say that before. People ain't going to stand up till it affects them personally. It showed the selfishness of that person because he didn't want to do nothing until it affected him personally. Forget about everybody else that these laws have affected people before. The reason why we even started the movement, he was more worried about his fuel and what he's going to make in his money. Now he's ready for all the truck drivers to shut it down.
It's because it popped his bubble, and it's at
Which is great. I'm glad he finally stood up. But it just shows you where people's morals stand. I'm not going to do nothing until it affects me. By the time it affects you, it's too late.
All right, calm down, blood pressure. Darlene says, the G's are the most truthful people who you will ever know. Thank you, honey. Harmony Love says,
Vicky
guys.
says, lower your blood pressure. It's after dark.
That's what I was. Thank you, Vicky. Harmony said,
Sydney says, just a reminder, it's after dark. Some peeps don't want to be educated.
"Oh, Brown Ox said they give nothing but love always." Thank you, man.
Much love, brother. Much love.
Harmony said, "Guys, LOL, you have me cracking up over here. Literally, LOL."
Debbie says, has the convoy movement stopped? No, it hasn't stopped.
Oh, where'd that? Where?
But he was talking about, heck, we need to shut the trucks down. If we do it for just 2 weeks. I did it for 84 days. Where were you? And I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the video that I
person.
watched. You know, and I told him I did it for 84 days. Talk is cheap. You can run your mouth and say we need to do this, we need to do that. When you gonna step up, and when you gonna put your money where your mouth is.
Italian Princess says, smash that like button. Thank you, Italian Princess. Darlene said, so true, Mr. G. Harmony Love said, come on, taunt the troll more. It's awesome. What was that?
Ann says, it's pretty around your area, as I think I want to relocate there. Barb Bolt says, know where you can find a house with land. LOL. Thank you, Barb. Barb just lives right down the road.
She's on it. Carla Marie says, Mr. G, I don't know how the loads work, but where my husband works, they hire trucks. Tulsa and Stillwater, if that helps. Wendy said, keep it light and sexy. G and Mary, love you both. Love you too.
Yes, Wendy.
Naomi says, I love the G's. Y'all like family to me. Y'all are our family. Jillian said, Trucker G, after dark, almost anything goes. Dank it boobs, G's.
Sharon says, jumped on to say hello. Have granddaughters over playing dress up.
Oh,
good times.
Enjoy yourself, honey.
Yes.
Granny Sue says, okay, people, it's after dark. Relax, trolls.
Barbara says, it's Friday, no trolls. Excuse me. Yeah, it was just a video that I watched this morning that got me riled up, actually. This morning that got me riled up.
It did. James said, yes, the G family, loving and very truthful people. I've been watching them from day one. Thank you, honey.
Maybe if all them truck drivers, like that video that I seen, all them truck drivers that are worried about fuel prices now would have stood up before fuel prices got high, maybe that wouldn't have happened.
Jillian said, no high BPs here. Dang it. Boobies.
Boobies!
Tell him, Jillian.
Convoy, lane 2. Convoy, lane 2.
When it's safe
Keep
to do
it
so.
sexy, James said. I ad-libbed a little bit of that, but I'm with you, James.
Was it 76 West?
I-76 East. I-76 East. Lane 2, Convoy. Keep it sexy.
Angie said, good evening, beautiful people. Good evening, Angie.
Sandra says, I love you both. I tell everyone about you guys. Thank you, Sandra.
We're just goofballs.
Mandy says, hey, are you guys going to Walmart in Marshfield before you leave Sunday? I don't think we need to.
No, I think the truck's completely stocked.
Actually, me and Mrs. G are heading to the bike show tomorrow.
Yes.
In Lake of the Ozarks, Harley Davidson. They're having a little bike show there. And
They are.
that's where we're heading. Mrs. G wants to enter her bike in the bike show.
We're going to enter Chapa in the bike show. And all that beautiful chrome. And I got the white walls nice and pretty white. She's so pretty. She's very sexy.
Cheryl says, 76 South. Question mark. 76 eastbound.
Naomi says,
Lane 2.
geez, where I live, it was 106 today. And where I live, we have a chocolate factory. And that's all I smelt today. Thank goodness I had chocolate in the house.
Okay, I'm going to go back to that one. Hold on a second. I'm going to first read Melody's. Melody says, and switch lanes when it is safe to do so. And as far as the chocolate goes, I heard right there in Pennsylvania, there was 2 guys that fell into a chocolate vat.
You told me about that.
Yeah, it was on the news this morning. I was thinking, oh my Lord.
That had to be scorching hot.
Mrs. G said, that's a Willy Wonka moment.
It is. That's the first thing
Hopefully,
I thought of was.
well, they rushed them to the hospital, so I'm hoping they're okay.
Yeah.
It was in Pennsylvania. I can't remember where.
But that's the
where
first
at.
thing I thought of is when he said 2 people fell into a chocolate vat. I'm like, that's totally.
Mrs.
Totally
G wouldn't
Willy
have had no
Wonka.
problem. She'd ate her way to the bottom.
I'd have been swimming in it. Jill says you're right about people don't care until it's their house burning down.
Yvonne, oh shoot, she says, I hope fuel prices don't go any higher. It's going to cost me a fortune to drive the moving truck from Kentucky to Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
I just don't. It's not going down anytime soon, guys.
It's not. Hopefully it doesn't go up any higher though. In the meantime.
Van says, it is Friday, G, and you have Mrs. G, so kiss her and celebrate how damn lucky you are to have someone who loves you, brother.
Aw.
Mwah.
Thank you, Van.
Love
Such
you,
a
man.
sweetheart. Wendy said my heart.
We're going to have to go do supper again soon.
Yes. That was awesome.
Mrs. G's wants some more of that buffalo.
That was I'm so glad you recommended it
Van
and
took
I
us
went
to
with it.
a restaurant there in in Dalton, Georgia, and
Get
Mrs.
down,
G had the
TT.
buffalo steak, and it was really
so,
good.
It was cooked perfectly, and it was so melt in your mouth tender. It was yummy.
I had fish, and it was good too. Don't get me wrong, but I took a bite of Mrs. G.
He was eyeballing my
and
food.
That's what I'm having.
He
next
just
time.
about got a fork in the hand.
She's being literal.
Wendy said, my heart is so happy and light tonight to hang out with the G-Force tonight. Bras, so optional.
John said, "Did you hear about the two folks that fell into the chocolate?" Never mind now.
He
Yes, I
started
did,
talking
John. Someone wanted to be kinky at home tonight, James said. It is after dark. I guess we'll let that one slide.
Eric said, I asked you a legitimate trucker question 4 weeks ago, and y'all still talking boobies.
Eric, re-asked the question. I didn't catch it. I mean, there's thousands of questions, and it's really hard
There's
to...
a lot of messages, too, and
to
it's
catch
not
up, man.
intentional because we've been home, visiting with the family, trying to get the house around, and we've been super busy. So just drop it on the YouTube chat, and I'll read it off, honey.
Yeah.
Jillian said, buffalo burritos are awesome.
Now I feel bad because I'd love to know what his question was.
Cholo Trucker says, I've been watching your channel for a minute now, and I dig the content. First time on the chat. Much love from SoCal.
Much love, Cholo
Well,
Trucker.
welcome.
Much love, man.
Welcome to the G-Force. Cowboy says, Cowboy Swindle says, hey, Trucker G.
Italian Prison says, Eric, send a PM on Facebook. This is after dark. No, actually, if it's a
It's a trucking
trucking related,
question,
I need to answer it.
Yes.
So, I mean, please, Eric, pop it back
Yeah,
up.
drop it in the chat.
It's
honey.
not done intentionally.
I will
buddy.
be looking for it. Janet says the White House doesn't care. Oh, excuse me. The White House doesn't care about fuel prices. They don't pay for their fuel. We do. We the people do.
Yeah.
Jillian said no bras, no shoes. I may have to move south. Sherry says I love when you guys come on. Flying Finn says, in Finland, where I'm from, we have a saying. I don't know how to say that, honey.
Oda chilisti, duca bilisti.
Translate.
And I
because
probably
don't know
didn't say
what
it right,
means.
and I have no idea what it means.
Heather said, how did
He
your...
might have just wanted me to say, I don't know what I just said. I might have
That's
said
right.
something really bad.
Heather said, how did your roast turn out, G? It was so large.
It was very good.
very, very,
Very good. We still got leftovers.
Yeah, we do. Charlie said,
Made tacos out of them one night.
God bless you, too, and your family. Much love. Much love.
Rose said,
And-
best steak I ever ate was a bison ribeye. And yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. That was yummy.
Who still wears bras? Pat said. Leah Jones says, guilty as charged. Sometimes, anyway.
I'm guilty, too. Because if I have to go run and do something, I might hurt myself.
Kyle Adam, who surely says, why would you ask a fake trucker? Is
Laughing because Eric, he said, I'm the dude that asked you if girls really flash you their boobs, and we all got to laughing for 4 weeks now. That's what I thought.
okay,
I thought
okay.
it was you, Eric, but I wasn't 100%. I don't want to just...
I get it now. I get it.
And we're still talking about
thanks a lot,
boobs.
Eric. I was sitting there feeling bad, man. I'm thinking, oh shoot, this guy's really had a trucking problem. I missed it. Because some problems a driver really needs an answer for
Yes,
right
like
away.
ASAP.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, man, I just failed this driver. I feel better now, Eric. Thanks for making me feel bad,
to
man.
know about women flashing.
Kyle said, why would you ask a fake trucker a serious question? Yeah, exactly, Kyle. I think he was just joking. He put a bunch of laughing faces.
John said, good to see you guys missed the bunny ears. Yes, it's super warm for the bunny ears, so I have not been sporting them.
Also says, how do you feel about being forced off fossil fuel and these electric trucks they're trying to make people buy now? Not too happy about it, to be honest with you.
Shelly
Because I
says,
really don't think it's going to work.
no.
Not at this point.
Shelly says, at Eric, yes, we women still flash truckers. Wendy said, at Eric, you had
Whoa,
me
hold
worried,
on.
LOL.
Go back.
Shelly said,
Shirley, where you at?
Yes, we haven't still flashed.
We need to get a load by there.
Well, I just flashed you outside, but you were on the mower.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
Flying Finn says, Trucker G, we saw you in Woodland, buddy. Oh, okay. But I don't remember what that saying means.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, I went too far.
Jillian says you need a different goofy hat.
Yeah, I do. I need to find a different goofy hat. Darlene says, I hope to catch a ride with you G's. Love riding and seeing the country I would never get to see.
Yes, we're
Anytime,
going to be rolling out Sunday. We're going to be rolling to Joplin. And actually, the load we're picking up that evening, or what I should say, that night, we're going to be running through the night. And it looks like we'll be on nights for at least a couple days.
Yeah. Naomi says, the mannequin with the 3 boobies. Heather says, is this about mannequins again? LOL. Cholo Trucker said, I just saw a video today on electric trucks, and for long haul, they're half electric,
almost like a hybrid.
so that it runs on fuel and electric.
But it's going to have to, because our grid
There's
can't.
just no way.
Our grid can't handle it. Really, T.
Jonas says, how do you balance your personal life while being an OTR driver when a company only gives you a day off per week? Well, that was rough.
It's not easy. I did it for a lot of years. I mean, even when I wasn't driving company as an owner or operator, I was actually even harder on myself. I'd stay gone 3 months at a time.
Yeah, it was really rough. But, the plan had been since the kids were younger, that we would raise the kids, and then when the kids were grown and out of the house, then I'd hop on the truck, and that's how we worked it. We just kind of worked through it till we got to the point where I could be on the truck with them.
Life of a trucker. Usually, what my idea was, stay out 7 weeks at a time, and then have a week's vacation. Susie said, God, it's been a long time since I flashed a trucker. Mrs. G, have you seen that video yet of the woman with the bunny ears?
Yes, the one dancing.
Look just like her.
I told G, I said I'd love to try them bouncy things that she was using, but I'd probably break my neck.
Kurt, no, we didn't find a house. We're not going to bother looking for a house until we actually sell our house.
Yeah, we have a plan implemented, so... Sherry
yes,
said,
I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger with the
3
Total Recall.
Total Recall. They didn't show that on the new
Jason
one.
says, how's the little G?
He is doing good.
He was actually talking about you guys today. He said he's going to get a good picture of Greenland. He wants us to post it up.
So you all can see.
I said he needs to take it in front of the Thule Air Force Base sign for the people that said
he really didn't go.
He ain't in the Air Force. He ain't going to Greenland. They're just using that as an excuse.
He is having trouble with daylight all day and all
James
night.
said, I must have got lost. James says only way to make money.
Sorry,
flashing boobs? No, I think he's talking about staying out there for a long time. Yeah, you're right, James.
Sherry said, have you got a load out yet? Waiting for you guys to come through Bloomington, Illinois. And
yes, we did get a
honey.
load, but the load's going to just southwest of Knoxville. It's going to Louisville, Tennessee.
Shelly said, sorry, Mr. G, I would never flash a man that I knew was married. So you're out of luck.
I got permission.
MM says, I run 3.5 weeks and take 5 days off. I like vacation every month. There you go. You got you a good system. Naomi says, Cholo Trucker, I watched a trucker from Sweden. I swear she acts like a Barbie. Now she's a cool driver. She drives
Scandia, Volvo, and Mercedes electric trucks.
Flying Finn said, boobs are a part of life. They are.
Cowboy Swindle said, come to Florida, G. Actually, I looked at a few loads going into Florida, but Florida's kind of scary to go into.
Because you don't know what you get now.
Yeah, it just don't pay as good coming out. I guess it depends on where you go.
Jillian says, Orange, you glad you can torture each other now?
Nancy says Mrs. G needs her CDL.
You know, we talked about that too. That was, you know, one of the things we talked about when the kids were younger is that I would also get my CDL and we would drive teams. But we come to the realization that it would be just basically the same thing. We wouldn't see each other or get to spend that much time with each other because he would be driving and I would be sleeping and vice versa. So we wouldn't get to spend a whole lot of time.
Patricia says you can only take the week off if you're an owner operator. This kind of depends on the company.
on your company.
I mean, if the company gives you 1 day a week, 1 day per week, and you stay out 5 weeks, wouldn't that be 5 days? You get 1 day per week and you stay out 7 weeks, wouldn't that be 7 days? And I would just explain that to them. I don't care what their way of thinking is. 1 day per week is still the same as 7 days straight.
Carl says, I had a brother over the road 3 weeks at a time running 2 logbooks. Jillian
I never
asks,
had to run 2 logbooks, so I just ran a loose leaf.
Jillian asks, Junior get his phone figured out? Yes. Yes. Laylee dropped it off in the mail. It should be to him before long.
James Work says out 7 to 10 weeks at a time. Yeah, I used to stay gone 3 months at a time is what I used to stay gone for.
Wendy said, "Oh, Mary, I live your same life as a mom. My hubby doesn't drive truck. However, he's gone weeks at a time, sometimes months. I joke the reason we are still married is due to his work schedule. LOL."
Yeah, it was about 2 to 3 months at a time.
Yeah, it was a long stretch and it was really rough, but we got through it. You know. Becky says, "Big bugs in Florida." I got both not.
Brenda says to sell and purchase a new home in California is a big risk. Everything is so high priced, it's scary. Not too scary, Brenda. What you do is you just sell your house in California, move out here to Missouri, and you can buy my place cash with what you sell your place for because
and still have money
the
left
houses
over.
out there are crazy, ridiculously high. And it's true,
But
though.
it is true that, you know, housing price or costs are a lot less here in the state of Missouri.
Also
than
says
they are.
Florida sucks for loads.
Yeah. Debbie said, "Yes, come to Florida. Our boobies are tan."
I like that. Heck, who do I care? I like them all. Shannon says, "Do we need to have a contest finding y'all loads?"
KR said, "Aw, got my TT white nose snoring fix again." Flying Finn says, "What make of truck do you drive, Trucker G?"
Kenworth.
Kenworth W990. Carl said, "I heard death shortage."
That's what they're saying. Excuse me.
Cholo Trucker says, "A lot of Californians are leaving the state." Yes, we did hear that when we were in California.
Yeah.
We talked to several people that said that they had lots of family.
State's
and
beautiful.
friends
A lot of great people there. Just your government's horrible in California.
We
The
love
cost of living
California,
is
though.
horrible in California. Jackie says, "Loose leaf's how I rolled." Patricia wants to know why do you want to sell? I'll let you handle this because I've answered it I don't know how many times. Downsizing the finances.
Yeah.
Biggest 2 reasons right there.
Jillian says, "Is there any other brand truck?" LOL.
I like them all, to be honest with you. I mean,
They're all
I
very
like the
nice.
old Freightliner Classics. I like Marmons.
I
I
like
like
Peterbilts.
Peterbilts. I just like trucks.
Trucks are pretty. Wendy said,
The
"Whoa."
one I don't like is an International with the Max Force engine. They were junk.
Kyle Carter, so if you're watching, International suck.
Gretchen says, "I'm in Florida. Isn't that enough?"
Wendy said, "Whoa, now we need to compete with tan boobies." LOL.
Tracy, I have been to Canada up in the Niagara Falls area, up to Brampton up
Back
there.
in the day.
I just don't go there anymore.
Jenna said, "What part of Missouri do you live in?" "I'm in South Central along I-44. We live in Hartville, about 40 miles outside of Springfield." Naomi said, "I love California, but not the government here." Yeah, California is a beautiful state. Italian Princess said, "Will you settle for tan cleavage?"
I like cleavage too. It's all good. It's still boobs, isn't it? It's just no nipples. Easy now.
Okay, I got it.
Easy.
Laura said, "Mrs. G, scroll back up and read Eric's comment in bold. You'll laugh your butt off. Okay, we gotta go
Did you
find
miss that?
Eric's comment. I must have missed it when I tapped the screen.
Right there.
Eric said, I drive a Toyota PU
Pickup. Never got flashed. Not even once. No respect. That's like expected to get flashed in a Prius, man.
James says, did you know Freightliner and Peterbilt is making a truck? You know what they're gonna call it? Oh no, I'm waiting for that one.
Or what?
Freightliner and Peterbilt are making a truck. Do you know what they're gonna call it?
Peter Shaker.
And says, I grew up in Hartville. Awesome.
Right on.
Susan asked, who's snoring? That would
That's
be
TT. She's
TT, our
under the
white
table.
noise machine.
How's Mooch doing? Is he better? And
He is
TT.
doing great.
He's doing really good.
He is doing great. I'm very, very protective of him now because he's still a puppy and he still gets into stuff, and it worries me now. So I'm a helicopter mom dog or dog mom. Flying Finn says California has high taxes. Yes, they do. Would you get
Oso said, do you have a Packard engine? If so, how do you like it? I heard those motors got better now. I heard the same thing. I heard a lot of good about the Packard, but no, I got a Cummins.
Cholo Tracker said, I'm born and raised in Cali, but every year it gets more rules, more regulations, more fees, more fines. I was born and raised in California too, but that's just, it wasn't for us no more. Like I said, beautiful state, awesome people, government stinks.
Anthony wants to know, around when will you be coming through Knoxville, Tennessee, on your way to Louisville? Not sure yet. I can't. It's kind of hard. I deliver in Louisville, Tennessee, on Wednesday morning, so it's kind of hard to say exactly what time until I get loaded, because sometimes they're really quick at loading you. Most of the times it
they're
takes
not.
forever.
Yeah. Susan said, well, my little Chihuahua snores too. LOL. Cute. Shelly said, you find the nipples on mannequins. I know you guys in the G-Force have been looking. Darlene said, I love the fur babies, Mrs. G. Oh, I love them too. And I'm just, like I said, I'm super, super protective of him now because he's still a puppy and he gets into stuff and I don't want him to get hurt again. Sherry says, is Trucker G from California?
I was born there,
in
but
Long Beach.
I've lived everywhere. Was raised here in Missouri, so Missouri's always been home for me.
And I've heard about Missouri since we started dating. Yancy says, Cummins engine. Of course you do.
Yes, ma'am.
Naomi said, gee, I asked my friend who lives and works in Norway why Peterbilt isn't in the country.
She says the size of the trucks is illegal in Norway.
Oh.
Yeah, probably so.
Carl said fur babies are like our kids. Yes, they are.
Too bad we didn't have Helgren on.
Tony
Helgren, he could have answered that.
He's
not in Norway, he's in Sweden. But he knows all that area.
Yeah, he's been with our page for a very long time too. He's so sweet.
Used to drive at 318 Detroit. Got my first ticket going downhill between Rock Springs and Rollins many years ago, Nancy said. Yeah, I love the 60 Series Detroit engines. The 60 Series were a great engine. Screaming Detroits.
JJ Jubert says, Mrs. G, here's a joke for you.
A lot of leaks, but they always kept running.
Why can't you trust tacos? They always spill the beans. That was the joke of the day.
I don't put beans in my tacos, JJ.
That was on the side though. So they're already spilled.
That's probably why you don't put beans in tacos, because
They spill the beans. Oh, TT got quiet.
No. Osa says, I had a 2021 Freightliner, but now I got a Volvo VNL 760. I gotta say, it's a lot better for real. Oh yeah, it's a whole different class of truck. Well, the new Freightliners, the Cascadias and the Columbias and the shoot, what's that other one? Just went blank is what I did.
Coronado?
No, not the Coronado. Cascadia, Columbia, and Century, the Century class.
Oh, Century.
Basically, we're throwaway trucks. That's why they call them freight shakers. Everything just shake to death, and everything starts falling off of them. To me, they're a throwaway truck. Make some good money off of them, though. They get great fuel mileage.
Susan said, "Wow, you good people. Good night. Good night, Susan. Get you some
Melody
rest."
said nothing like a Hummin' Cummins. Now, as far as Freightliner, they're better classic trucks. Freightliner Classic, I love the Freightliner Classic, and the Coronados.
Coronados. Anne said, Sally Bird is a good veterinarian in Graft outside of Hartville and cheap. Huh. I wish I'd have known about her. We usually go to Marshfield.
Barb Bolt says, if you were auctioning houses, it being listed nationally, you made a point ones wanting to move out of Cali with profit they make on selling their place could buy a mansion here. Mm-hmm. I don't know exactly where it's listed in. Well, Barb probably knows since she's from around here. Glenworth Auction is going to be selling it, and he was telling me that they list it to
they
out of state.
advertise
I don't know
several.
exactly how they do it.
Darlene,
I know there'll be a reserve on the house.
Yeah. Darlene says, how is your back doing, Mr. G?
Still hurting. Jeff says, do you ever take loads to the Portland, Oregon? Actually, I looked at a few. There ain't much coming out of that area that is paying very well, really. That's why I don't go in. I didn't pick no loads going in there.
Frank Griffith in the house. What? Says, lost my signal earlier when G was talking about dumping you at my house.
I thought it was me, Frank, and then I called you
figured it
back,
too.
and it went to voicemail, so I told Mr. G it was his.
Yeah.
He was probably at the shop.
Miss Jane says, I think they have, how do you say that? Scania cab overs in Europe. And
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Because that's what Tony drives, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I thought so. Eric said, gee, I think we may be twin brothers by different mothers, born 8 years apart.
David says, Trucker G, do you know where Knoll, Missouri is? Yes.
Cholo Trucker says, it is tough getting parts for the Cummins engine. Is it tougher getting parts for the Cummins engine?
It's getting tough to get parts for a lot of trucks. I haven't heard a whole lot about the parts shortage lately. It might be getting better because I haven't heard a whole lot about it. But there for a while, it was hard to get parts for anything.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Wendy said, at Frank Griffin, how are you, my friend? How's the pottery classes going? And Naomi said the trucks in Europe and Scandinavia and England look weird. They look like a scrunched up face with no ears.
I heard they were really great trucks, though. What I would really love to do is I'd really love to go to all the different countries and drive all their different equipment.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
And that's what I would love to do. I never told that idea to nobody. Now, if they make a reality show on that, I'm going to be mad. Unless I'm in it.
Patricia Ann said, are your babies and grands following your move? We're not moving out of state. We're trying to stay in the surrounding areas so that way we stay close to our kiddos and our grandkiddos. Jeff Alice says, hey, geez, hope you're both doing good. We are, honey. Thank you. Frank said, Wendy, hey, kiddo, we be making them bowls and ashtrays, LOL. You got a serious face.
Oh, your mom says Mr. G needs a massage. Heard one of when he has the long drives. Oh, when I have long drives. Actually, yeah, I got a massage chair in the bedroom.
He does.
But it don't help when I'm out on the road.
No.
I got a massage wife for on the road. Actually, I don't get massages.
You get feet rubs, so be
I
quiet.
do get a foot rub.
And an occasional butt rub.
That's the part that hurts the worst as a
tushy.
driver.
Jim Downey says, love the backdrop of the boards. Why are you moving? We are going to downsize and hopefully be able to pay off the next house and property so that we don't have a mortgage. So
Brings our
that
finances down.
It'll help out tremendously. Wendy told Frank, I hope you're self-autographing them with G's name on them. LOL. Michelle says, hi, G's. I gave you a banner at the return rally in Hagerstown. Wonder if you still have it. Let freedom roll. Yes, I actually ended up packing it up so that way it's one of the things that we keep in the house. Yes.
Okay, because there was a black banner that was left there that was made for
No, this is a different mayor.
Okay. George says, "Yo, gee, why Detroit parts hard to find?" I don't know why there was
part
it
shortages?
was getting so bad. I know why they said it was getting bad.
Wizard King said, "Stay in Webster County."
I would love to stay in Webster County. We're not in Webster County. We're in Wright County. But yeah, I'd like to find something in Webster. It'd be a little closer. I'd like to find something in Iowa again, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, the things that we've seen come up in Iowa, they sell so quickly, and people, they really hang on to their property there.
Mosa says, "What do you recommend truckers to eat and stay healthy out here on the road?" I eat healthy on accident every so often.
But if your truck is equipped so you can cook on the truck, just try to hit the grocery store and stock up. In our truck, we have a freezer so that we're able to put meat in there and frozen vegetables and everything like that. We've got a Ninja foodie.
If you can cook your, basically, she's saying if you cook yourself, then it's a lot healthier. But as far as what to eat, it kind of depends on what you like.
Hey, get down.
I mean, if you got everything and you told me what kind of stuff you like, I could give you different recipes that you could make on the truck.
We like to do cabbage with bacon and green beans, garlic and onions.
But the bacon isn't good for you because of the grease. And that's the best part of it with the cabbage.
But definitely eating on the truck is a lot healthier than eating fast food. So that in itself is a lot better for you. Yancy said the show Ice Road Truckers went to India. That was wild on those crazy mountains. Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Ann said Sally Bird is on Facebook too. I'll have to look her up, Ann.
Brenda, yeah, we were in North Carolina also. I looked at a few loads into North Carolina. One of the loads that they told me was taken the other day was to North Carolina.
North Carolina. Ohio RN said being debt free is a wonderful feeling. Hope your house sells and you make a huge profit. Thank you, honey. Albie said word of the day.
Get down, you're loud.
Pistol. I was so drunk last night I pistol all over the floor.
Brenda says Curtis says, "How's everything doing tonight? Everyone doing tonight? Doing good." James says, "Do you remember sizzling?" Yeah, I do,
Yes.
James.
I do.
Cindy says, "I send meals with my husband," and a lot of people do that. Meal prep.
Oh, what is his name? I can't think of it right now.
Mark.
No, he's on
They'll be plugging people.
Road Warriors. I cannot think of his name. He lives in Hannibal, Missouri. He does a lot of meal prep, and he does fitness. And then there's another one that's on Road Warriors. I can
Marcel
see his face.
does a lot.
Marcel.
Yeah.
Marcel's another one that there are ways to work out while you're on the road and to eat healthy as well.
And it says, "Where's the flag that lady gave to go to Washington D.C. and she wanted it back?"
Was that the World War II flag that was on Mike Mike's truck?
I don't know where
That
that
I
flag
don't
is.
know.
Anybody that wanted to give me a flag that wanted it back, I would not take because I did not want to be responsible for it.
John says, "Tell little G thank you for service, and you and your whole family is in my thoughts and prayers." Thank you, honey. And said, "You need to buy a house with a heat pump. Saves ton of money."
You can always substitute the bacon with turkey bacon. John said, No. You need to go wash your mouth. Exactly, John.
See, Mook has to do things like that, though, because of her pancreas. So
Also says, "I plan on moving to Texas or North Carolina, trying to get out of the cold for real." Yeah, I hear you.
Frank Griffin said, "I eat egg McMuffins, smoke Winston's, drink Coors, and take weekends off. I am the perfect picture of health."
I like Egg McMuffins.
Wendy said, "When we bought our house in October, it was listed the day before. We were the first to see and put a bid in. Housing market is so quick right now. Happy you have no timeline to buy again."
Yeah, we're going to try to time it. We're going to live in the truck for a little bit, and we're going to try to time it.
Yeah. Jeff says, "I doing Matt's again, or you doing another truck show? Love that KW."
Do what now? Jeff Ellis?
Yeah. Said, "I doing Matt's again, or are you doing another truck show? Love that KW."
We'll go to a few different truck shows, and we'll go to Bats again next year. Tomorrow, what we're doing is we're going to the bike show.
Yeah.
There's actually a truck show in Oak Grove, Missouri, and that's where Van from Bull Snot and Tony Justice and them.
And his beautiful wife. Mechanic
I
Eric
guess I
says,
should
"Hi
go
guys.
up there, but Miss G wanted to put her bike in the bike show.
We need some wind
How you
therapy.
doing, Eric?
We
Good to
need
see you,
wind
buddy.
Therapy. TT, what are you? Stop licking the floor.
Well, we could take the bikes up to the truck show, but the problem is you ain't gonna win no trophy and put it into the bike show. Miss G wants to go put her bike in the bike show.
I do. Candace said, "Good evening, Mr. or Mrs. G and Mr. G from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Good evening,
Good
Candace."
evening.
Jillian said, "Someone took it back." Jeremy said, "I work at a warehouse in Lexington, North Carolina, and they're needing drivers."
Oh, right on. Yeah, everybody's needing drivers. Jeff Ellis. Hey, Eric, you stalking me? Margie said, "Are you keeping your bikes?" Margie, yeah, we got rid of 2 bikes. We downsized. Well, we had 3. We got rid of 2.
Drop.
2 of the 3 to trade in for 1. So now we just have the 2. And there ain't no sense in me getting rid of them because I'm going to take a loss and I'm going to have to pay on them. So no, I'm not getting rid of the bikes.
Renee says, "Hey guys, thought you were going on the road. We're able to book a load, and it picks up Monday evening,
Yes.
and we will be on the road."
Actually, we were going to pick up a load or grab a load and it went to California. But it didn't make much sense for me to spend 4 days on the rate. It came out to $250
I think
a
it
mile,
was.
which is crazy with the fuel prices the way
Where
they
they
are.
are.
I took this other load at $4 a mile,
Grace Forrest says, "Hey Trucker G, so happy to
and it
see
still
you.
wasn't enough.
Thanks for still streaming. Yeah, we're not going nowhere, guys. G's had his page for it'll be 4 years in next February."
Yeah, 4 years next February.
Cholo Trucker said, "When I was dedicated LA to Georgia, I definitely used to work out using the truck and trailer." And see, a lot of drivers do that. They just, find what they can use, or they walk or run around the truck stop.
I'm gonna let you read.
Oh.
I'll let you read Cindy's.
Cindy said, "Can you tell? Where'd it go?"
Oh, you just passed it. Right there.
Cindy said, "Can you tell my husband to downsize his 2 bikes? He can ride me instead."
Let me ask you this, Cindy. Do you make a noise like potato, 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 potato? Just saying.
Cindy's probably thinking, I can make that noise. And probably a lot of others.
No, I don't haul flatbed also. Actually, but flatbed's actually doing pretty good. There's
That's what we heard.
Cabron, you got my post? George says.
George.
I missed it, George.
Renee said, fuel is freaking outrageous. I know.
No, I'm curious what George said.
Can you scroll back to it?
Oh, right here. Cabron Diablo sandwich and Dr. Pepper. I'm in a goddamn hurry. He's putting in his order.
No. Carrie said, "Do you work with a broker or work off the load boards?"
Load boards and brokers.
Miss Jane said, flatbed is hard work. Yes, but G's answer to that, if we ever did flatbed, was that I would do the straps and chains.
Yeah. That sounded dirty.
Because he likes straps and chains.
Easy now.
It's after dark.
Easy.
GOB says, "Smash that like button." Thank you, GOB. TT Marie, get off the couch.
Vicky says, "Gee, your body couldn't handle flatbed." You're right, Vicky.
Gator
As
Girl.
sad as I hate to say it.
Gator Girl says, "Geez, gas is so high, not sure I can afford to mow my yard." Oh, yeah.
It's crazy, ain't it?
KR says, "Geez, this is getting critical. I'm scared. Can you please let us know if we're
Facing shortages.
yeah."
At this point, yeah, I'll let you know. At this point, I'm not too scared, but it's not looking good, guys.
Eric's over here texting me. Mechanic Eric says, "Miss G, I sent you a text with a photo of my bike. You think yours will beat mine?" Okay, now I gotta open this text message.
Cindy says, "Mr. G, I make loud noise. I make the loud noise of his Harleys.
You know-
John says I need to smoke after that.
Cindy, I love you. Oh, that is a pretty bike.
Yeah, it's real pretty.
But yeah, I think my bike can take your bike.
Actually, Mrs. G's talking about putting some pipes like that on hers,
Yes.
and wants to put these stretch bags on it with
To
matching
the-
paint.
Yeah, to get
But no, I like your bike, Eric.
more of the lowrider look to my bike.
Yeah, but I like hers better.
Hey,
But
look,
I do like that.
I'll send you a picture of my bike real fast, like.
James said, whips and chains. Curtis says, are you saying sticks and stones might break bones, but straps and chains excite me? Nancy says, at $4 a mile, you can't make truck payment, insurance, and fuel, and have anything for you. Right now, that's about the best you're going to get in reefer. But yeah, you're right.
Lynn said,
The average, believe it or not, the average right now on reefer, I was just reading, I read it 4 days ago on, I can't remember what article it was. It's like $2.30 a mile, and I'm thinking, you're crazy.
That's
$2.30 a mile.
no. Lynn said, hey, geez, I almost went to bed till I saw you on. Went to truck and tractor pulls, and OMG, they were awesome. I think I damaged an eardrum. Sounds like you had a lot of fun, though.
Jerry Wright says any bike looks good with Mrs. G on it. Easy
Ooh,
now.
thank you, Jerry. Tammy
Karen says,
said,
of course you choose her bike. You live with her, not Eric. I tell you what, why don't you just put the picture
Eric's
up there?
bike is nice.
It's nice. I like it.
It is a nice bike. Let's see. Let's see if y'all can see that. I'll blow it up a little bit. That is a nice bike.
Get it.
I don't know. My finger's
Well,
stuck
move
in
your
the phone.
finger. I hate them things.
There you go. That's a good.
You gotta
That way it
kinda
doesn't have.
do
It
at an
doesn't look
angle.
bleached out. Yes, that.
But,
Is
no,
very
it's a good
nice
looking bike.
I like the pipes on it.
And now pull up your bike.
And then
No, what are they?
done. And then here, you do it because mine likes. There we go.
Too bad you didn't have a better side picture without me in it.
Yeah.
I guess it really don't matter what I think, or don't matter what
Matters
Eric
what
thinks.
other people
Matters what the judges think.
Eric said yours is nice. Thank you. Cholo Trucker said the only thing I didn't like about flatbed was when I had to tarp the load. Other than that, it wasn't bad.
Eric says, what does cabron mean? It can mean a term of endearment or a term of...
It's how you say it. It could be negative or it could be positive.
Kind of depends.
Miss Jane said good night, G's. And
It could be
Jack.
derogatory
Good night, hon.
or a term of endearment.
Yeah.
Either or. I'm taking it as a term of endearment.
Gary says we have a hot shot. The only way we are making money right now is doubling up on loads. One load just isn't enough money.
Yeah.
Pam said nice bikes. Tammy said, are you still planning bike trip in July?
Need to. Filled our Dodge 2500 with diesel and it was $149. I had to fill Mrs. G's truck up and it was $111.
Yes, that was awful. Naomi said,
Good thing we don't drive very much.
Yeah, Naomi said Mrs. G's bike looks more beefy. Laura said they are both nice looking bikes for sure. Yes,
I just like bikes.
I like Eric's how it's all blacked out except for a little bit of chrome on it.
Deanna says, I actually like his rims on his.
That's what I
Deanna
like.
says, that looks like a nice ride, Eric. Mrs. G definitely has some attitude to hers, though.
Eric says, I sent the photos of two of my other bikes too.
Curtis
Oh,
said-
now he's just
Curtis says both those scoots look nice, but I still like mine better. See, it just
it's the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Oh yeah, look at that.
I with Mr. G, your bike, take it, Mrs. G. Yeah, I like that green on there.
And this one's got that like
The purple.
purplish blue.
Let's see it. Scroll out again. Dinah.
That's nice too.
Yeah, I like
Those
it.
are nice bikes, Eric.
Sounds like we can go riding with Eric.
I was just gonna
Eric
say.
needs to come over here.
you
I got
need
an
to
extra
come out
bike for
here
you to
so
ride too.
Go
man.
riding.
You can ride Mrs. G's. She don't ride it.
No. Sherry said, "Oh, I saw your post today. You shining it. I thought it was Trucker G's bike. That's a beautiful bike. No, that one's
I
mine.
ride it and I clean it.
That's shot the- Hey, I helped clean both bikes, so you just hush
Did
that.
you?
Yes,
But did you?
I did.
But did you?
Did you see the white walls?
She did a good job.
The
on
white walls came out amazing.
It says Mrs. G's has the same color scheme as the truck she liked at the truck show in Kentucky.
It did. And that truck was for sale too. That would be
Sue
awesome.
says, I got the best gift from a friend today. A Trucker G shirt and tumbler. Love the G's. Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. Wendy said, I like your bike, Mrs. G. Love the chrome. So that chrome and the white walls. Lynn said, we saw a beautiful custom bike tonight. Saddlebags elongated to fin to the ground. And a thin, enormous front tire. Logo was almost like a bull. I don't know what kind it was.
Yeah, I'd have to see it. And that's kind of what Mrs. G's wanting to do with her bike.
On the saddlebags.
On the saddlebags. And the tire you seen was probably like a 23-inch. And that looks good too. I'd like to do that on my bike. Put a 23-inch rim on there.
Oh.
Front tire.
Jillian said, my brother has a shovel head hard bagger.
Nice.
Eric says the purple blue is a how do you say that? Mirage paint that changes colors depending on what angle you're looking at.
Cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Charles Lancaster says
Lebanon,
Missouri is
Missouri
in the house. What?
You should have come and had supper with us the other day, man.
Yeah, we were actually looking, because we've kind of doing the preliminary search of types of houses and stuff like that, and Lebanon is one of the areas that we had been looking in. Lori said, hi, Mr. and Mrs. G, just back from 1776. They had a karaoke. Awesome.
Good deal.
Actually, Little G went to karaoke. He didn't sing, but he went to karaoke tonight over there in Thule, Greenland on the base. Sherry says, love the color on your bike, Mrs. G. Show us your bike, Mr. G. Or Trucker G.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's go over here to photos. Which one do you want to show? That one?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This one.
Okay, you have to do the thing because I don't do it right because it looks all bleached out. There you go. It is like a dark blue, a light blue, and a pearl white. And it has some hidden effects on it too.
Yeah, I like that pearl white color. Somebody gave you stars and I missed it. Oh, Sherry says, it is rare to catch you both to be able to chat live. So thank you for running with me at night. You're such a lovely couple. Continue to stay safe out there. Plan on keeping you on the road with me for a long time. Thank you all for your hard work. And thank you for the stars, Sherry. Stars, you be safe out there, sweetheart.
Yes, be very careful, honey. Charles says, G, my cancer is terminal. Please keep my wife in your prayers. We will,
definitely
Charles.
will, Charles.
We will. Sean says, hi, G's. Not a good night. Broke my big toe 3 weeks ago and now just had an accident tonight, and it looks like I broke the other one. Sigh. It sucks to get old.
We were actually got a phone call last night about another one of the viewers' family that
The G-Force.
yeah, and I'm not going to mention names because they didn't ask me to, and I don't like to mention names. But the wife, she's got cancer, and it's really taking a turn for the worst right now.
Yes, and they could use all the prayers.
She's moving into hospice, so please pray for her family, and pray for Charles Lancaster and his family too, please.
Lynn said, so, for G's hubby bike was fine, and on the way it sounded like it was ticking. He had full oil too. He opened it up and found a lot of metal shavings. Do you think it's repairable? Kawasaki Vulcan 150.
Vulcan 150.
Ooh, metal shavings are never
It could probably be repaired, but I don't know if I would even mess with it, to be honest with you.
Wendy said, love the bike too, Trucker G. Beautiful paint.
Donnie says, what is Bolsnut? I see in the picture of the bike and truck.
It is amazing.
It's good stuff.
Is what Bolsnut is.
That there, the picture that you've seen is the waxable. And I like using that because I just spray it on the rag, wipe it on there, and then take a dry rag,
Like
and then wipe it off. And you have none of the powder residue.
No. And it's better than the ceramic stuff that
Do
you
not
use on
use the
it.
ceramic.
Don't use that. That's not good for your paint at all.
I don't care what they say in the commercials.
Jeff Alice says, pull engine and trade with an Evo motor. There you go,
You
hon.
do that. But would you really want to? Never mind. At the end of the day, it's still a Kawasaki. But to each their own.
LB said, prayers for Charles, for you and your family. Deanna said, Charles Lancaster, prayers, honey.
Sherry says, yes, pray for prayers for Charles. And thank you for the stars, Sherry. Stars, Luke.
Sherry said, X-Ray said Bill is in Oregon now. He's still using a walker. Well,
Yeah,
that's better.
Bill has a long road to hoe.
Yes.
But he's alive and he's doing well. So
TT.
get down.
Wizard King said, need a G-Force bike ride.
We're heading
I
to
can make that happen tomorrow.
we're heading to the Lake of the Ozarks, man. If you got your bike, join up with
Come
us.
on.
If you want to roll, shoot me a message and I'll let you know what time we're rolling out. I got some more people meeting us here at 9 a.m. at my place.
Yes.
And so we should be rolling out about 9. Be up at Lake of the Ozarks by 10.
Jeff Ellis says, but G, it would be a cow with balls. LOL.
Maybe what?
A cow with balls.
Yeah, you're right.
Candy said, praying for everyone that needs them. Thank you, Candy.
Yes. Sherry says, we have an ultra classic wanting to get a new tire on the back due to horseshoe nails. Do so.
Frank Griffin said, I use Frankable. Having the can wipers made now, the Trucker G autograph. Or having the can wrappers made now with the Trucker G autograph. I read that so messed up.
Yeah, you messed that all up.
I did. Granny Sue said, amen, Trucker G, praying for Bill.
Yes.
Carl said, Kawasaki.
Mike says, is that custom paint on bikes? No, it's stock. Or Mrs. G's the CVO and mine's stock.
But oh, how she shines.
It's going to be kind of custom when she puts her new bags on because they're going to have to match the paint up.
I actually really liked the bags that it had on it, but the previous owner apparently didn't secure one down. And when they rode off, it flew off and it skidded on the ground and ruined the leather on it. Lynn said, but his bike looks and sounds like a Harley. All custom chrome is broke. It broke his heart. Oh, I bet it did. It's always, sad.
Brenda says, do bicycles count? They count if you got a bicycle like the one I have out there in the shop
Harley
that we're
bike.
auctioning off. So come out here and come get it. It's got a Whizzer engine on it. It says Harley on it too.
Wizard King says, gotta go to KC to see my brand new 2-day-old granddaughter, or I would come tomorrow in a heartbeat. Well, you go see that
You
grandbaby.
There's more important
That's
things
exactly
in
where
life.
you need to be.
Yes.
We'll catch you again.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, and we'll catch you again.
Also says, how's the Ozarks out there? Always wanted to go, and what's there to do? There in the show looks like ain't much to do.
There's the Uranus Fudge Factory. There's
There ain't a whole lot to do, also, and that's what's great about it. Unless you find something to do. It depends on what you like. If you're used to the city life and fast-paced life, you're not
then
going
you're
to
not
like
gonna really
it.
like it.
If you like not having neighbors around, you like to go out hunting, fishing, and that kind of stuff, this is perfect.
Or just walk out on your back deck naked.
That's,
You don't
sounds
have
like a good
neighbors.
time to me.
So
If we want to have a party in the backyard without the cops being called,
Yeah.
we can have a party out in the backyard without the cops being called. If
We've
you
had a
wanna,
live band on the
if
back
you want
deck.
to walk out on the back deck, take a leak, and shoot the rifle off while you're doing it, you're not going to get the cops called.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we love about the Ozarks. But there is other stuff to do too. Jeff Alice says, I got a Harley Softail. Whoa, where'd that go? with a 1330 Evo and a big boy rear tire with an 18 rail Patriot Blue, and it moves.
Yeah, I bet it does, Jeff.
Lynn says, "Be nice, Carl."
Curtis says, "There you go, G. Messenger shows my bike. I'll have to take a look at it, Curtis. It's hard to pull back up once I."
Lynn said, "Be nice, Carl. He had a 91 low rider but sold it." Oh. I bet he was. Yeah. You know what? Doesn't matter what bike you ride. It's all the same wind.
Same wind.
There you go.
I'm just giving you a hard time. That's what we do. Wendy says, "Want to make it clear to both. I want to make it clear. You both have filled an empty space in my heart. Lost my brother. I appreciate you both. And Frank Griffin, where's my ashtray? And thank you for the super chat, Wendy.
Super chat.
Yeah, Frank,
Wendy.
where's her ashtray?
You better get on that in them knee britches and make sure you put that Chuck E. Cheese signature on it.
We love you, Wendy. And thanks for all you do.
Yes, thank you so much. Wizard King said, "If I can't pee off my front porch, I ain't interested."
Exactly.
There you go.
I said the back, you can do it in the front. Problem with it in
Don't
the front,
matter.
there really ain't a front porch here.
No, yeah.
Well, I guess there kind of is, but you're gonna pee on the concrete, and that's just nasty.
Sherry said, "When are you going to have a big get together before you sell your house? Or are you going to wait until you move so we all can help unpack your new house?"
I think we're probably gonna have to wait till we move because I didn't expect it to be this quick.
This quick, no.
Unless everybody just wants to come July
16th.
Let's just say July 15th, or no, that's too soon. Or not, say the 12th, and we can have it before the auction.
There you go.
But I don't want to make a mess in the house either. We'll figure it out. You let me know. Doesn't matter. We still got to eat, don't we? He asked me, "You want to sell the smoker? Get rid of it." I don't know why I said that. Now I'm having second thoughts.
Wendy A said, "Good night, Mr. or Mrs. G and Trucker G. Enjoy your wind therapy."
Yes.
Good
thank
night,
you.
honey. Get
Good
you
night.
some rest.
Lisetta said, "I miss naked sun tanning. LOL. And my boys would run through the house passing 3 restrooms just to pee off my back truck. Now we live in town and it took a bit to adjust to it."
Jeff Ellis says, "Ozark sounds like home to me." And said, "We moved to Hartville in 1968, age of 8. Had rude awakening. Moved from Beverly Hills to Green Acres."
It's totally different.
It is a culture shock, and I feel you there because I grew up
You
in
either
the
love it
city,
or you hate it.
and at first I hated it, but now I wouldn't trade it.
Elizabeth says, "Where's Dad going when you sell the house? Are you putting him in the reefer trailer? You're not putting him in the reefer trailer, are you?"
No,
We're going to put him in a home.
No, we're
just
not.
In Robert's home.
but not in a home.
Oh. I guess that sounded bad, didn't it?
Yes. Frank Griffin said, "Wendy, one on the way, fully autographed."
Don't hold your breath, Wendy.
Wayne said, "Long time no see. Good to see you again."
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Lynn said, "My 23-year-old steps out on his deck and pees in the middle of the night and never remembers till I show him he was on camera."
I got cameras around here too, guys. Cindy says, "Now I have the song Green Acres. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is a life for me."
Wendy said, "OMG, the smoker also."
Yeah. William says, "Hey, Mr. and Mrs. G, haven't been on here in a while. Me and my son been camping and fishing like crazy, and we love and miss you, but guys, you're in our thoughts and prayers every day and night, and we would like to get together with you guys when you have this big gathering and cookout." Thank you for the stars, William.
That would be awesome, William. Thank you for the stars. Stars,
Cindy says, "Hate the city with all those lights. I want dark for sleep."
Stormy said, "Just turned you on my TV and hearing someone snoring, so picked up my phone to ask if it's your dog."
Yeah, it's
it's
TT.
TT.
She gets louder and louder.
Wyoming girl said, with drones, even with a bunch of acreage, I ain't gonna go outside naked.
Gretchen says, Frank G lies. We're still waiting on his knee britches picked.
Gary said, hello, G's.
Jules Ann, you didn't miss nothing important, sweetheart. At least I don't think so.
Was hoping to be done with rehab before my birthday Sunday, LOL. Thank you for all you have done and sacrificed. Well,
Appreciate
happy
it.
early birthday, honey. Julian said Dad is going with them to the new place. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
She was just being a goober. Carl said, did you see the guy that built a bike that looked like a double bike so his blind brother could act like he was driving?
That's cool.
Yes, I
didn't
did
see it.
see that.
That's pretty neat.
That was awesome. Heather said, sleepwalking, LOL. Pam said, with all our cameras, there's no more skinny dipping.
Oh, sure there is.
You can still skinny dip, just erase the evidence. Where there's a will, there's a way. Wizard King said, night, night, G's. Shiny side up tomorrow. Good night, hon. You
Thank
get you
you.
some rest. Jeff said, Mrs. G, have the 2x4 handy so when you get to the new home and G says, let's get smoking some meat, you can smack him since he let it go. LOL.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to put the Gremlin bill on the new bike.
Yes.
You said somebody give me a Gremlin bill.
Yes. I have to remember where I put it.
Great.
Grace said, at Mr. G, I watched your guacamole video. Have you tried fresh lime juice instead of lemon?
Yeah, usually I
Did it
do,
before, yeah.
do use lime. I had the lemon on hand.
Shelly Harris said, gee, I keep having a nightmare. You yelling at everyone. Wayne said, I hear the kids snoring. Love it. Yeah. TT's out like a light. Carl said, good night, all. Good night, Carl.
Actually, I think we're fixing to do the same thing, guys. YouTube can make you famous by accidental events. That's what James said. YouTube can make you famous by accidental events.
Oh. T-minus 9 hours and 33 minutes until Yoda is home.
Good deal, good deal. Guys, I think we're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm starting to get hungry now that we're
I
talking about
am
food.
kind of too. I was just thinking
I'll make you
the
up some
same thing.
tacos. How's that sound?
Pork tacos.
Pork tacos.
Pork tacos.
Carnitas. Love you guys.
Love you. Night, guys. I can't reach.
She gave me the eyebrows. It's time to go.
We did that earlier.